So you've made it to gold. You've already got your own champion pool ready, you understand the basic mechanics of your favorite champions, and you play them well enough to score kills. In this guide, we will be talking about a few things that separate a gold player from a platinum player and what you can do to climb. This is getting into platinum. By now, not only should you have a strong understanding of your own champions and play them efficiently, but you should have a fair understanding of what all other champions in League of Legends are capable of. This includes their damage type, their abilities, approximately how long their cooldowns are, and their role in a team fight. Platinum players are experienced enough to know the importance of tracking high-impact spells, such as ultimates, flashes, or teleports. Oftentimes, you will see a less experienced player who has just been ganked say in the chat, "Where's my jungler?" when their own mistakes caused them to overextend without wards. This type of response is pointless and only distracts teammates. The correct response is to track the high-impact spells that were used to kill you, which your allies may not have seen. It is also a good idea to have the timestamps options enabled so you and your teammates can better keep track of the enemy cooldowns. This gives your allies important information that they can use to make better decisions themselves. Platinum players are also slightly better at recognizing the level advantages and power spikes of all champions on the map. They are also better at updating themselves with the current situation before fights. Power spikes occur at level 6, 11, and 16, which is when ultimates are increased or every time a champion buys or completes a specific item. Always recognize the level advantages and power spikes of all champions on the map during an engagement. Every time you encounter a new enemy, are about to gank, or you're about to enter a team fight, you should try to immediately look at two things. First, the level of the enemy. Then, if possible, the items that they have. This will help you better assess the outcome of that fight. Before a team fight, try to quickly press tab and look at the enemy team. Try to predict what the enemy team will want to do during that fight and have a plan on how you will react if that happens. For example, as a Braum support, if the enemy Thresh initiates on an ally carry, they are going to win the fight. Think to yourself, if they engage on Lucian, I will E and W the initial damage and then exhaust a high damage enemy carry. If you plan correctly, you can get an advantage in the team fight. If you are playing an assassin and the enemy team has hard AoE engage, you can guess that standing too close to your ally carries will trigger him to engage on you. So tell yourself, I will not stand close to my carries unless Malphite has used his ultimate. If you are playing as an ADC and the enemy team has a strong dive champion, you should already plan where you will stand, dash, or flash to when the fight breaks out. So anticipation is extremely important with whatever champion you are playing. Finally, you should understand what role you are playing and how you can best help your team during a particular stage in the game. For example, a common mistake among gold ADC players is they tunnel vision into only getting kills during a successful siege instead of prioritizing the objectives. They will walk past enemy inhibitor turrets to chase a kill while their bruiser tanks the turret instead of focusing the tower with their higher DPS. Ask yourself if getting that one kill is worth more than not having this turret and an inhibitor. Oftentimes, teams will win a siege but will retreat as the enemy team respawns, saying, "How did we not get the turret?" Another example is when a low tank or support ally will chase a faster, low-health target rather than protect his ADC from an enemy assassin while they are trying to take a turret. These are all examples that prolong the game, allowing the enemy team opportunities to catch up in gold and levels. Considering all these topics throughout the game will better the chances of your team succeeding in future fights.